Alrighty, hi Cancers. My name is Marlissa. This is at Word from Mars Tarot, and I'm here to take care of the Cancer placements, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, and Rising. Maybe your North Node or South Node, depending on how you get down. All right. Yeah, this is your love reading. This is a new book, so I may end up reading it, and I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm just new to YouTube. All right. So. Love messages for Cancer. Keep in mind, we had a Cancer full moon like a week ago. Yeah. So your love messages, I say that because Cancers are very much so about like the family, or they can be, or that can be maybe where a lot of their trauma has happened at. So just keep in mind that these love messages may not only be romantic, they may also be platonic, they may be familial. What's these three? Okay. You have a lot of emotional cards here. Surprise, surprise. Green signifies emotions. Purple signifies spirit. And black cards are major arcana cards and or chakra cards. All right. So, what is this? I know it's not the Magician. Yeah, High Priestess. Okay. I honor myself by being present and truly listening to the messages I hear. Okay. So the overall energy of the spread is listen. All right, listen, this is High Priestess. All right, the High Priestess, which would be a sign of Pisces. So you may be connected to a Pisces or have a Pisces placement, or you may be connected to a Scorpio. Those are the two signs I see here. You may be called to be a little bit more quiet, Cancer. So yeah, you may be called to be a little bit more quiet so you can see things clearly. The High Priestess is a big secret keeper, but also the High Priestess has like a big, huge, like inner knowing. And sometimes we have to listen to the things that are not being said, right? So you use your ears to not only hear the words spoken, but also the tone used to express them, all right? You also pay attention to body language. Listening starts with being totally quiet. So also some of you may be called to meditate a bit more, just be more quiet. I love days of silence. I haven't done one in so long. But quiet days are really, really nice. Like it can be challenging, of course, too. And of course you may have to have rules like I'm only going to talk at work, right? But if I'm not working, like you can even tell friends like I won't be texting for the day, you know, so you can like only talk if you have to, like business is being required type of thing. So there's a lot of emotion here. Some of you may have new relationships coming towards you, and you may have multiple options. If it's not multiple options, you may just have a big decision to make that's going to impact you emotionally, because there are 3 emotion cards here. You essentially have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. You also have the Ace of Wands. So let's start with here. Two of Cups coming together. So you and somebody, all right, a soulmate, are going to be coming together. And this is someone that you would be able to equally pour into. Like you all would have an equal give and take for sure. Like, let me I want to read this one. I'm going to read this one. Coming together, harmony, romance, healing, commitment. This is a card of partnership and harmony. It suggests a new romance or a deepening of an existing one. You may find that a current friendship blossoms into something more, or an exciting new love steps into your life. When this card appears, it often signifies taking love to the next level. Is it time for you to make a greater commitment to any of your relationships? Perhaps you'll find that a partner is now ready to commit more fully to the relationship. Marriage or a union of some kind may be on the horizon. This is also a card of healing, of people coming together in a spirit of love and forgiveness. Are you involved in any relationships where misunderstanding or disputes have placed distance between you? Perhaps it's time to bring harmony back to those relationships by calling a truce and starting over again. Yeah, so like I told you, remember how I said it might not only be love? So some of you, this could be a new partnership for sure. I'm going to end up reading the new vitality card too, because I feel like that's important, which will be the next card. Either some of you have a new relationship coming, you know, you have a new relationship coming with, you know, somebody who is going to be really good for you, and or you have a reconciliation coming, you know, towards you. And it really, you know, Cancer, it could be you making an offer to somebody, but it could also be someone making an offer to you. And I'll tell you about why I feel that way later based off of what I'm seeing. So we also have new vitality. New vitality would be like the Ace of Wands. So it's also something that's very fiery. Okay, so we have revitalize, focus, enthusiasm, joy. Also, sometimes this card, the Ace of Wands, can indicate great sex. Being very honest, all right? So this is a great potential to revitalize your relationships right now. Lord, I'm stuttering. This is a great potential to revitalize your relationships right now, both with others and with yourself. Seize this energy and infuse more warmth and enthusiasm into all of your relationships. Have fun with other people and feel how this will lift your energy and spirits. This raised rate of vibration will assist in improving current relationships and in drawing new relationships to you. See your loved ones in a different light. For the time being, set aside any difficulties. Focus on humorous and loving aspects and think of creating ways to add more laughter to your life. The more joy you add, the greater the energy level and the higher the vibration, bringing beautifully renewed vitality. Let your relationships sparkle. Your spirit guides are ready to help with this. Ask them for assistance. So you may need to ask God, Source, Spirit, Universe to, you know, assist you in bringing vitality to your relationships, renewed relationships or new ones. So this is definitely very positive energy here. Again, you do have a decision to make, all right? Some of you may be in your head and in your heart about like this decision. You know, you may be kind of having like a spirit of a daydreamer, which is so like Pisces vibes. Like Cancers are lover girls and lover boys, but Pisces can be like up in their head and living in their own world. Yeah, see, there could be some sort of confusion somewhere. When this card appears, it often means that there's a certain amount of confusion and uncertainty regarding your love life. So you have to figure out what you want. So that way you can turn your desires into, you know, a reality. What do you really want from love, Cancer? And once you have sorted out your options, like, it will be time to take action at that point. So take your time. And maybe it's also going to be like, maybe when a person comes around or comes towards you, you may end up feeling like it's too good to be true, and you're going to have to decide whether you really want it or not. All right. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the third eye chakra. All right. And this has to, the mantra that goes along with this card is I see. So, and this is next to, you know, the new in vitality card. It's also, I have it next to the card that's at the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck has purple and blue hues, and the third eye chakra has to deal with, my dog just came through the door. Third eye chakra has to deal with the color, you know, purple and like violet. So you may be being called to strengthen your third eye chakra now, because also look in this card, her eyes are closed. And so whenever your eyes are closed and you're meditating, you're praying, your third eye chakra is becoming, activated. So don't doubt what you know, but also take time. Remember, take time to be quiet and to listen. So you do have some things to figure out for sure. Now, whether this is a friendship, relationship that's, getting rekindled, or a previous lover coming back, or someone new, you're still going to have to decide whether you want this Ace of Cups to turn into a Two of Cups. Maybe Cancer, you're going to give a cup to somebody and they have to decide that as well. But the reason why I say that is because we have love abounds, all right? In traditional tarot, that's this card, that would be the Ace of Cups. And so usually this is a one-way offer. I also feel like this is hidden on the third eye too, because an eye is in the heart. So intuition is really heavy in this spread. Maybe you or your person could be highly intuitive. But yeah, you're gonna have to decide, right? Like, just because an offer is given to you doesn't mean that you have to take it. So are you gonna, take the offer, Cancer? Trust, optimism, open, radiate. All right. Rejoice. When this card appears, it's telling you that you have the potential to achieve everything that you want. The powerful energy of love surrounds you. Use it. Listen to your heart. What is it asking you to do? Should you reach out your hand in friendship to someone, offer forgiveness, or make yourself more available? So I'm going to stop right there. But as you see, like, you're going to have to make some sort of decision. All right. And you're going to have to, well, I'm not gonna say you're gonna have to, you're being called to listen to your heart. All right. So the last card before I pull the oracle cards is this release card at the bottom of the deck. So this is giving death, like a death card. So there is something that's gonna like require like a renewal, shedding, transforming. All right. So I don't believe you're going to be able to be your same self in this Two of Cups relationship. And typically when we are in healthy relationships, it does require more of us. We're not able to be like our lower vibrational selves. We got to step our cookies up. So, and maybe this could be you like shedding feelings of unworthiness. Like, yeah, I'm worthy of, the love that I want. So, you could be transforming in some type of way. An opportunity for renewal around affairs of the heart is available at this time. And it's quite possible that this renewal will happen through release. It's in letting go that you discover what remains, what is truly yours. Sometimes in relationships, you may feel the need to hold on tightly to those you love, whether or not this love is returned. This can lead to tension and unhappiness for all involved. Even in a good relationship, holding on too tightly doesn't allow the relationship to breathe, grow, and mature. Are you restricting someone or trying to attract someone through your will? Discard any need for control and see how the relationship transforms. Watch how releasing the overwhelming need for a relationship allows the perfect one to appear. Shed any beliefs and behaviors that do not serve your highest good. Throughout life, we receive many mixed and often incorrect messages about how a relationship should work. Let go of any preconceived notions or expectations about your relationships or your lack of them. By doing so, your current relationships can flow and flourish in a way that is best for everyone. By being yourself, you also attract to you the relationships that will serve you best. This is also a card of possible endings. Are there relationships that you cling to that you would be better off leaving? In letting go of a stagnant or difficult situation, you empower yourself, opening the way for new and rewarding relationships. The affirmation for this release card, which is again the Death card, sign of Scorpio, is I let go of expectations and open myself to relationships that flow and grow. So again, you have Scorpio and Pisces here. So let's see. So some of you, you're going to know if the shedding is more so about yourself, or, whether it's about letting go of current, relationship to allow all this newness to come together. Honestly, this is a good spread. It just sounds like you're going to have to use your intuition a bit more. And from what I'm seeing here, well, let me wait till the rest come out. So I only wanted 6, but more came out. So at the bottom of the deck, yikes, we have liar. Liar. So Cancer, I don't know if you were the liar or if they were the liar, but we def have liar. All right. So for some of you, if you're dealing with someone maybe who's a bit more, you know, stubborn or whatever the case may be, and if you feel called, like you're supposed to be the person that reaches out, you're definitely going to have to, because we have they won't reach out. They won't reach out. We have reconcile. So I find like that's so interesting because we have they won't reach out, but then there's a reconciliation here. All right. We have unrequited or unbalanced. So that makes me a little bit nervous for y'all, Cancer, like because there is something that's unrequited or unbalanced. Maybe you're gonna know if this is for you, okay? Maybe someone is going to be willing to reconcile, but maybe they're gonna be lying about their like efforts that they're gonna potentially put in, all right? Like it's not gonna be requited or balanced. And or maybe you are reconciling with someone where in the past they were a past fling and, you know, things were unrequited or unbalanced, because we have fling here. All right. We have forgiveness. Forgiveness. We have ex or past love. Ex or past love. And self-love. So remember that that is most important for you to get to where you want to be, is for you to love yourself. You may have an ex or past love that is, you know, returning. You could have a fling that's returning. Maybe you have an ex or past love who had lied about a fling in the past, and that's why things were unrequited or unbalanced between y'all, because they were giving their energies to, you know, multiple people in multiple spaces. All right. So this was a little long, Cancer. I want to keep them like under. I would really love to do like 8 to 12 minutes would be ideal, but I'm a professional yapper, so we'll see. But I love y'all. Thank you for being here. If you love it here, please subscribe and like the video. See you next time.